And for the first time ever, more than half of the people in Britain do not identify as religious, according to a new survey. Last year, 63% of the people polled described themselves as having no religion in a survey by the National Centre for Social Research. The highest proportion at 71% were young adults aged between 18 to 25 years. WION's Mandy Clark has more for you in this special report.
The majority of people in the UK are faithless now. God doesn't seem to have a place anymore in modern Britain. 4 out of 10 people brought up Christian have now lost their faith and identify more as being humanist.
Humanists don't hold supernatural beliefs, so in the absence of any evidence for the afterlife, we don't think that there is an afterlife.
Richie Thompson is with Humanist UK.
In the last 2 years, Humanist UK has gone from having 30,000 to 65,000 members and supporters. I think about a quarter of the population holds beliefs that are humanist in outlook, and that number is continuing to go up.
Helen Williams found her faith after tragedy struck.
Growing up, I had a nominal faith, so I kind of considered myself a Christian, probably, but I had questions, and who do you ask if you have questions? It was later, after I'd lost my dad just before I was 18, and then 5 years later my fiancé was killed in a road accident, that I did an Alpha course, and there I was able to ask those questions, and it made a really positive and strong impact, and really shapes the way I now live my life, because I have now become more committed in my faith and would definitely call myself a Christian now, although it's not always easy.
The rise of atheism is a feature of every rich Western country.
Out of all the established religions, the Church of England has lost the most, from 40% in 1983 to just 15% last year.
Humanist UK HQ seems an ironic location.
Shows the way things are going, really, and that our office is in the crypt of a former Baptist chapel in a place called Angel.
With the changing values of Britain, humanists question whether the Church of England should continue to have a preferential role in modern society.
At the moment, the government seems keen to give more and more support and funding to the Church of England, and the Church of England is something like the 8th biggest charity in the world, and with such huge financial resource and running so many schools, it makes an extremely powerful lobby force, even though it doesn't have popular support anymore.
But William still sees a role for the church.
If I could have avoided the heartbreak of the deaths in my life, then that would have been wonderful, but I also know that through that I'm able to speak to people in a way that I couldn't before. I also know that it's made me reevaluate what's really important and made me value the things that I do have.
Besides detangling church and state, where the church and canon laws are intertwined in a secular legal system, may be even trickier than negotiating Brexit. Mandy Clark, WION, London.